Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Luke and I run It's Squidster here for the It's team, and today we are going to be playing Call of the Wild for the first time on the channel in months. I've taken a long and refreshing break. I'm very glad to be back now, and I'm excited to push out more content for you guys, hopefully better than ever. Without further ado, like and subscribe if you haven't already. The next 100 subscribers that I get, I'm going to be picking one random one, so you'll have a 1 in 99 chance of winning a free 1-month membership to the channel, but it'll be the highest membership. So considering the fact it's worth $30 a month that the membership is worth, that's basically $30 for free just by scrolling down there and clicking the subscribe button. So today we're back here in Reventuli Coast here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and we're going to be doing a setup guide for Great One grinding today. I'm going to be using Whitetail as an example, even though I would not recommend Whitetail for your first Great One. They are really complicated. They are a very, very complicated animal to hunt in general. They're just different. They're not like moose or fallow or red deer. Those are all great beginner grindings, but whitetail, it could go anywhere from 700 kills to spawn a great one or 7,000 kills to spawn a great one. Yes, that's 3 zeros, 1,000. Now, regardless of what grind you are doing, setting up can be a very hard task, and I'm here to make that easier for you. So basically what you're going to want to do is find all of your whitetail drink zones. I'm saying whitetail, so this could be whatever species you are grinding for, even if it's not a Great One species. Maybe you're just doing a super rare grind or a diamond grind or anything like that, but you need to set up for every grind that you do. So, oh, there's some more deer over there. Let's see what we have. Level 2... and a level 1. Nothing that special at all. Discord notification. Now, the first thing that's going to help your setting up process go easier is good tent placement. And what I mean by that is really scoping out your map. Sometimes even taking a screenshot of your map and going into a quick photo editor and adding little X's near where all your drink zones are. You can do that basically pretty simply by a free editing software, or maybe your phone even comes with a editing software. I'm not sure if it does or not, because I typically use Canva for everything I do. But for example, there's these two zones right here. The most efficient thing to do would not be to place a tent right here, so that way when you fast travel here it spooks this zone and you can shoot this one zone. It would be place the tent right here, place a tripod right here, shoot this zone, and then have a tent right here. And I don't want to use too many tents, otherwise I'd say have one right here, because you can only have 16 tents. But so I'd say what I'd do is tent here, tripod here, shoot both of those zones, and then I'd place like a claiming tent somewhere in the middle if that's shallow enough or something like that. You know, you got to stay efficient with your zones, considering the fact you can only shoot 3 deer out of one zone without the zone completely vanishing into thin air. You got to be really, really, really precise with your tent placement, and trust me, I have spooked multiple zones when fast traveling to tents that I placed just a meter too close to the zone. So now, once you have set up and you're ready to start grinding, using an efficient weapon is also very important. I'm using the 7mm Magnum here. I also use the 300 Magnum. You can unlock that once you get more experience with the game. It's basically just an overpowered rifle that kills every species in the game, no matter what it is. Although I would not recommend shooting rabbits and stuff with it, because that rabbit will probably turn into rabbit popcorn. It's not gonna look very good. This is also the perfect example for using calls. I believe I am within 200 meters of those deer, so they should, I'm using the grunt caller here, they should turn and instantly come running at me, which it looks like they already are, possibly, maybe. Nope, they're still standing there. They're 113 yards away, so they should hear it. I just don't see them moving at all. I think I'm going to have to try to sneak closer to them, but I'll keep talking as I do. Now, when setting up for your grind, you are going to need all 16 tents and all 16 tripods, which can get very, very pricey, up to $500,000 for every material that you're going to need to start just one grind here in Call of the Wild. So definitely for the people that don't believe in picking up kills, I mean, that's just a disgrace to the hunting society in general and the game if you don't pick up your kills, because you don't kill something in real life and first of all leave it there, and second of all, that's a huge amount of cash laying there on the ground that you could add right into your bank account for basically absolutely free, probably 10 bucks for the bullet. Now obviously in real life we're probably not selling the meat, depending on if we're a company, etc. Okay, that seems to be the biggest buck in the group there. I can get a nice neck shot on him right now. Hopefully he doesn't see me. I don't want to use the 300. I'm going to use the 7mm. How many yards is he? 122 to 170? So 164 will work. I don't want to hit the back of that doe's head. That would be an unfortunate ending for her. Did I drop him? I think I dropped him. I completely dropped him. 7mm does a great job, guys. Kinda want to see if I can get another shot on another buck. I mean, I'll take that. Why not? Okay, I hit him. Switch to the 300. Oh my gosh, it's reloading. Switch, please. I've been begging you. 328. Alright, let's see. Can we get another shot? One more, please. No, it does not look like it. They are long gone. Wait, maybe. Where's that level 1 at? He'd probably be in the front. Oh well, looks like we're not gonna get him. I mean, we might get him if we track him, but I don't think we hit him very well at all. End up dropping this one. $640. I got a double lung spine. Amazing shot. Now it is important to have every one of your drink zones discovered, because if you don't, your respawn population will not be looking too well at all. You'll probably be shooting millions of bucks, and those millions of bucks will keep respawning as tiny bucks. So it is important to make sure you're using a method such as herd management. Make sure you have all your drink zones discovered at every single water source. Try every water source, even if it's a place where there isn't whitetail, still look there. I'm telling you guys, there is the smallest chance, but that chance is not worth taking, of you having drink zones undiscovered, because it will screw up your grind. If you want to learn what herd management is, there's videos all over YouTube on it. If you're new to the Call of the Wild community, I'm not surprised if you don't know what herd management is, but if you've been in the community for a while, I can bet you, I don't really want to put my YouTube channel on the line, but I could bet my YouTube channel that you guys already know what herd management is if you are part of the Call of the Wild community for over 2 months. Now, when choosing weapons for your grind, you're going to want to take a look at this little card over here to the right-hand side of the screen above the compass. You can see that the accuracy on this weapon is amazing, the recoil's decent, the reload speed is okay, the hip shot's horrible, the magazine size is 4, but I mean, like, who even uses hip shot? Who's not going to aim down the sights without shooting? That's literally what hip shot is. Effective range is 150 meters, so that's decent, and that's with iron sights. Penetration is okay, expansion is not that bad at all, actually. Recommended classes are 7, 8, and 9, and that's where we're looking at right there, are the recommended classes. Now, depending on what species you're grinding for, the weapon may not be in the correct class. For example, whitetail are a class 4 species. This weapon, the 300 Canning Magnum, the strongest weapon in the game, besides some may say the 338 stronger, but it's down to little pinches and stuff like that. I'm not going to compare all that right now. Overall, the most powerful weapon in the game, it only supports classes 7, 8, and 9. If you shoot any classes before that, then you're not going to get full credit on your harvest. And the way that you tell what class the animal is basically once you highlight it, there will be a little thing up there under the health where it says 75 to 100, then you got the plus sign. You can see that little green 4 under there. That means that whitetail are a class 4. Again, going into the 300, they did not support it, but the 7mm actually does support classes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Classes 1, 2, 3 are going to be things like your 223, 243, 22 LR, 22 subsonic, anything like that. Another thing to keep in mind is when using lures or collars, some people say that they like to do a different style of hunting where they sit in a single position and constantly spam the collar, and that is not going to work out so well unless there are any animals that are of the species of this collar. So they're going to start you with the bleat collar. This only works for, again, looking at this card, white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, mule deer, sika deer, etc. So make sure before you use your lure that you look at what it's used for. If you're not experienced in hunting in real life, then definitely recommend looking at that little card there. And going back to what I was saying before, the range for this is 250 meters. I'm specifically talking about the deer grunt collar. It will be different for your collar, most likely. Depends what collar you're using. For the deer grunt collar, it will call in any animals within 250 meters. You got to keep in mind these maps are like 30,000 meters wide, so you're not just gonna sit here and call in every animal in the map by using a collar. They're not that loud. 250 meters, so probably from here to the other side of that lake. Not even the other side of that lake. Probably from here to that deer, I guess I would say. That female standing right there. Let's take a look. 270, that's actually more. So from here to about the deer. Basically about the deer. We're just going to say about the deer is how long you can call with these calls. Or how far, not how long, sorry. But anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you guys did find this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you guys can head down there, smash that like button, and subscribe. It does help out with the YouTube algorithms and can help support me a ton. I hate stuttering. It really sucks. But anyways, guys, that is going to wrap it up. Go subscribe to my community manager. It's Jakester. He is linked in the description. And without further ado, I'm Luke with the It's team. And we will see you guys in the next video or live stream, whatever you tune into next.